square footage on there?
That one's 740.
Oh, seriously?
There's more?
Yeah. So the first floor.
You want to start us off?
Oh yeah, sure. So from our last meeting we met a few months ago.
Yes.
It's been a long time since then. So we've been trying to work hard on it. But basically we took your the stuff that you told us about community, outdoor spaces, and your book collections. So those are basically the three values principles with the house. So we're trying to kind of visit the existing houses right now on the property. So with the orientation of our house, we're kind of trying to connect, make a little community, a courtyard between your house and kind of create a public outdoor space. So, and that's also the public outdoor space that you'll be entering through. So you'll be kind of going between these two houses that are already on the site, and you'll be moving into your house. So you're kind of like moving to the space that's already there, and the space that we created, the public outdoor space that we connected the whole thing. And the other idea is also the bookshelves and all the stuff that you have already to put into. So these are the two main ideas, and this is the house. Yeah, basically, and we have the house also opening out onto the hill here that you have to the south. We have this big door that opens out. So we have the hill, the big mound here, and then to the north we have like a little window for you. Sure. Oh yeah, you can. Looking for the
You can pick it up.
Yeah.
You can break things off if you want.
But the idea is to kind of have this little look window that you can sit into.
What is the space?
You can teleport it.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we're moving it, yeah.
Okay.
In and out, so you can.
Okay. Well, my sister, Mrs. Hamilton, is in the house over here. This is the one that finished. She's thinking of. She loves the idea of having an eventual hacienda or some kind of enclosure. And that's perfect. That's right in the outdoor living space. But we do have a whole cooking area right about here. Somewhere right about here. We did have a cooking area somewhere in the front too. That's too close to that.
Were you concerned about the space being too close to this house maybe, or is it because the way that we can decide on basically the dimensions of the space based on how big the space will be there. It's not set in stone right now. I mean, the house is still moves, so we can push it here. The idea with this one is kind of like pushing it close to the space will be better defined, and also you can kind of get shade in the summer because in the morning the shade will be shade.
Yeah.
The sun is coming up like this.
The shade extends right about here, and then slowly disappears. But there's a certain amount of shade here.
And also in the summer, well, the sun will be coming like this, so then you'll be getting shade from this side in the afternoon, so this house will be actually providing shade from this patio today. So that was also the idea of this part of outdoor space.
I think that's okay. What I was more concerned about was the roots of this one.
Yeah, we'll be sure to
affecting that. I think we may just have to, I mean, there may be enough of the roots going other ways that we can sacrifice some of the ones.
We're hoping that the roots are stuck to the sort of in the tree. That would be great.
Well, also the way that we're doing the construction is
I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
So like the drip line of the trees, you know where the roots are. So as far as the branches come out, we're hoping that is about as big as the roots. Sort of try to pull off.
Where the roots are.
It's such a shallow soil base.
Right.
We noticed that they were like really extending out farther than normal maybe.
Right.
So,
And we did take out, there used to be 12 trees right here. We took out a lot of trees, we had to take out a lot of trees back here and some fruit trees. Fruit trees can be further easily.
and you had to take them out in order to kill it. Why did you take them out to get
The fruit trees?
Yeah.
The grapes were just too close together. It just it was just so fantastic for it. They loved the greats, loved it. The only thing is, after my grandma died, there was nobody really to, she was all by herself, and then my mother had a different place, at a different place. There was really nobody to take care of, so a number of things happened, so we lost all of those fruit trees. It was better, but they can do more of that readily. But it might be better for berries.
Do you want to bring it back to the
grapes.
overlying concepts and the overbuilt and floodplain?
Yeah, we have
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. So yeah, we have but we also provided you, this is a public patio out here, but we also have like a private outdoor that you can use. It's kind of like a smaller deck. We also have the washout here, so maybe you can put chairs here or vegetation or something, so you can come out here and like hang out. It's a little more private.
Okay.
Take some rest.
Before I forget, on one of the concepts that I've tried to incorporate as far as fruit trees and dryland farming was, there's other places, Jordan, Syria, where they literally just, if there is some sandstone, they just poke a hole in the sandstone, and then that's just where the peaches or the fruit trees. So I was just wondering if that was an option.
Actually, we did, if you look at the photos, we kind of gave you, so this is the public patio here,
Okay.
but also there's a garden that comes off of your bedrooms. So you can kind of like plant all the trees or plants there.
Oh.
So you can kind of like, when you're laying in bed, you can look out onto the garden and also come out onto it, straight out of bed. So that was the idea.
Okay, because I was, okay.
And that's pretty small. I mean, we could imagine. That's not sense.
Okay, because I was thinking more of using the water that comes down the hill. That's what I was thinking.
It's pretty
Without having to irrigate.
So it'd probably be planting on the side. So you're saying you would on that side of the wash is what you had in mind?
Yeah, because of the natural runoff.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Oh, you guys can fill in.
So I guess, yeah, one of our main concepts were to divide our spaces into 3 kind of cores. So we're going to have an indoor private space, and that's going to contain the bedrooms. And the second space was going to be the indoor public, where we're going to have a utility bathroom, and then the third space was to have your kitchen. So you're going to enter in through here, and essentially this whole area is going to be open. It's kind of one of the concepts that you were interested in. And we're going to have our bookshelf running this whole entire length of the building. And so that way we can have accessibility through into these beds, into the bathrooms, utilities, and kitchens, and still have space to pretty much lay all of your books and whatever else you feel like to put in there. So do you want to go some of our other concepts?
Yeah, so like the idea is like these spaces are your service spaces, and we're going to try to just separate that from the space they're going to be occupied for most of the day. And this is your private space, but also your creative space, your studio space, and might also be called as your bedroom. And these would just be beds, sleeping. And sounds like you think about them as part of the shelving system. It's like little nooks where you go into the shelf.
That's not set in stone. That's something we need to talk to you about too. That was something we need to look into.
Yeah,
I was okay with having books all over the place. You roll over and there's a book.
Yeah.
You roll this way, there's another book.
Yeah.
You look up and there's one. Go into the kitchen, there's more